Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Corpse Party Blood Drive for the PC. In the last episode, we finally got to see Ayumi and Yoshiki reunited here in Heavenly Host, and well, one somewhat tense and argumentative discussion about Ayumi's foolish decisions later, we're now working together. And on top of that, we now have the anatomical model to deal with, along with all the other shit we've been encountering up until now. So the list of dangers just seems to be getting higher and higher the longer I keep playing. Also, back in the mortal world, apparently Kuon decided that she would have dinner at Satoshi's house and bring Naomi along with her. So that was a thing that ended up happening. And after Kuon and Naomi went back to Kuon's home, Satoshi and Naomi ended up having a conversation over the phone about several things. Everything that's been happening lately. And well, right around the time that finished up, Satoshi briefly saw the moon turn into something that resembled a solar eclipse, but only for a split second, before the moon ended up going back to normal. Now, if I had to guess as to what exactly that was, I think it's somehow related to the walls between the Nirvana and the mortal world breaking down. I have no proof of that, but call it a hunch. And that's pretty much all that really happened in the last episode. So now I'm just going to keep looking around for these Demon Pillars, now with Yoshiki and with Yoshiki for company, and how do I switch? Okay, right bumper. That's how I switch characters. So I'm gonna go look around now for one of these pillars, wherever they might be. Now, wouldn't it just be annoying if the anatomical model was... What the hell? Not cool. Nearly gave me a heart attack. Shame Kizumi isn't around and to actually be helpful to me, because I know he could lift that thing. But alas, he is a makeshift science project gone awry at the moment, and he wants my blood, so I don't want him around. Well, I rarely ever want him around regardless, but still. I especially don't want him around now. I don't see anything here. Except for this corpse. A name tag rests beside the corpse. Minoda Agricultural Class 2-5. Noya Hatano. Likely bled out or suffered internal trauma due to numerous sewing pins stabbed in the body. Resembles porcupine. First anatomical models, now porcupines. There's blood splattered all over this cabinet, from its legs all the way up to its topmost point. A single jar in the cabinet fills to the brim with formaldehyde and contains numerous human eyeballs. I don't think I'll be able to... Wait a minute. Actually, maybe I can, but will I have to end up tripping this debris? Okay, no. There's something in the cabinet. We got a talisman! There are centipedes, moss, and other insect samples strewn haphazardly throughout this cabinet. Just looking at them makes your skin crawl. Tentacle? No tentacle. Good. The face staring back at you looks somehow unfamiliar. Well, yeah, there is a little centipede bug thing on the mirror, covering your face. That would make anyone's visage look a little unfamiliar to them. I'm really nervous about collecting too many items and resources of any shit! Goodbye. Get in here. I don't know if it's following me. I'm going to say no, and, well, that just sucks. It's just patrolling that hallway I need to go down. So I'm probably going to have to dash past it or lure it out from the rest of the hallway and then get around it somehow. One or the other. But yeah, as I was basically saying, I just hope that that little inventory glitch thing, if that's what it was, I'm sure it was a glitch, doesn't happen to me throughout the rest of this game if I collect too many healing items and the like. Because that would just make surviving whatever is going to come my way a massive pain in the ass. Okay, is it still... Yes, it is. God damn, where's a freaking... Where's a closet when you need one? Well, there goes that talisman. That sucks. But whatever. I can at least probably go check out the infirmary now. Honestly, though, it doesn't really take you much effort at all to just run out of breath and just keel over. Like, it's just pitiful. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you never get any exercise at all, Ayumi. Well, Yoshiki too, because he seems to have the same exact stamina as you do. At least we got that wooden statue here for darkening. There's some inside the cabinet. We got a bandage. There are what appear to be incantations written all over the shelves here. And there's a book here. There's a notebook here with the word diary written on it. Let's read it. The journal lists daily records of Sachiko's growth and development, all presented with an abnormally high level of detail. What a very interesting find. Flipping through the pages, there's one that immediately catches my attention. During a standard school physical, a strange shadow showed up in an X-ray taken of Sachiko's body. We had no idea what it was, and Sachiko was terrified, but it had to be removed, and that required surgery. It turned out to be Sachi's teeth. Well, I guess that kind of explains the existence of the baby teeth then? And when you're a little girl with teeth stuck in your body, people treat you like some kind of devil. Well, I don't see why. I mean, it wasn't like those teeth were anywhere noticeably visible on her body, right? It took quite a toll on us both. Anything else? I guess I can't reread it. Well, at least we got that, and at least we got the mystery of the baby teeth solved, I suppose. So that's something. It looks like there's all manner of medicines inside the cabinet, but the door is sealed shut, as if it were never meant to open in the first place. Nuclear tried. Yeah, that's all still the same. Flying insects are gathered in droves around the blood and vomit stains in the sink. Pieces of burned skin stuck to the side of the heater. Well, I'm going to take a guess and say that reading that journal is probably a requirement to getting the true end of this particular chapter I'm on. Because I really don't see it as being optional information that I could just stumble across at random and, well, choose whether to check it out or just ignore it and not have an impact my ability to get endings in a different way. That was just mean, you son of a bitch. Probably saw me come in here, though. Hey, it's gone. Sound like it. Yep. Well, that's something, I guess. The flyer is peeling off the wall slightly, revealing something tucked away behind it. We got another talisman! Sweet. There's nothing else hidden behind the flyer. Yeah, Ayumi's portrait looks noticeably darker than Yoshiki's. So she's probably the only one taking any darkening effects right now. This is a new corpse. Come on, look at it. Name from this one. Okay, we already had it cataloged. Okay, I think I'm starting to notice a noise effect on the screen. Probably the darkening is getting stronger. An odor of blood emanating from one of the cubbies. Upon closer examination, it seems there's a huge clump of flesh jammed all the way back, beating like a heart. Beats still, my bleeding heart. Scrape marks on the ground indicate this entire cubby stand has been moved. Someone's most likely slammed into it, suggesting there may have been a struggle here. Quite the struggle. There's scorch marks. Yeah. I thought that I was in the safe zone, but I guess I wasn't. At least I got 2 more bandages I can use, so that's something. I'm just going to check up north and check all the rooms that are here just in case there's more items I can use. Afterwards, I'll just try to find the music room. Like up there. There's an item. Any tripwires I should be aware of? Or, God forbid, phantoms? Well, it's not a bandage, but I'll certainly take it. That one phantom appeared the second I set foot on some of these fleshy floors, so I do wonder, can some of these floors trigger phantom appearances? And I guess, because if that's the case, then that kind of doubles the amount of reasons I need to try to avoid stepping on them. Infernal Communion. Did I already look at you? Yep. Depending on how strong the darkening gets, there's a ghostly presence near the spirit board. Yeah, depending on how strong it gets, I may need to make a quick retreat to the infirmary to cure the darkening in Ayumi. Opening the cabinet drawer frees a cloud of mold that's been trapped in there for who knows how long. A cloud of mold? Don't breathe it in, whatever you do. Well, I thought there'd be something in there I could use. Maybe in here? Fashion heater. Bugs. Somebody seems to have moved in there. His face burned on his screen. I don't know, I don't see a face. Okay, let's try checking out the opposite end of the hall. Wait a minute, did I forget to read something down here on the wall? No, I did not. It just says the same thing as this other flyer. Oh shit, there's a phantom right there. And a cutscene too. Look, over there, Kishinuma. One of the pillars of the 6 demons is here. It has to be. Well, that was a nice surprise. How do you know that? Just look. The stone I got from Misuto is reacting to something. Well, could be reacting to this phantom right here. Now, don't be a dick and just waltz into me, will you? Sir Phantom, Miss Phantom, whatever you are. Hmm? It's no use. It's locked up tight. The charm is glowing full force, though. It has to be in there. Guess you're right. Let's see if we can find the key anywhere. Well, the only place I can think of that it might just be in the music room, where I have to go anyway. Okay, you... Okay, I guess I can't go there. Goodbye, Phantom. May we never meet again. Yeah, the music room should be in the other building, if memory serves, so I should probably go this way. Well, I would try to go this way, but alas, it seems that area is blocked off. Stupid glass. Looks like I'm going to have to do some... Wait, this is different. So maybe I should check certain items as Yoshiki then, in case he can move them or something? Is that what you're going to do right now? Looks like I'm going to have to do some lifting here if we want to get over to the other building. There. Where did you move it all? Down one of these holes? Alright, now we can get through. I'm not complaining, but... How? Charm is reacting to something. Out there, there's a dusty old towel hanging here. Yow! It's really coming down. When I came here before, I was attacked by the ghost of that Sachi girl. And Aiko's body burst into flames. Holy crap! You serious? That's messed up. Can a person survive something like that? Well, since it is fire created by supernatural powers, I can't really tell you. I would hope so for Aiko's sake, and that whatever damage that she has endured isn't too serious, but I'm not feeling optimistic that she survived that. Stop. Don't even say that. Sorry. Name tag rests beside the corpse. Minoda Agricultural Class 1-2 Yuichiro Hirata. Fell out of window while running from Black Shadow. Okay, the noise effect is definitely getting more pronounced now. And hello? I'm assuming that that little line I'm seeing at the right end of the screen is like an invisible wall. Maybe that's something they should patch out. There are an unsettling large number of human tongues lying scattered all around the sculpture. And they're moving. Freaky. That statue? Was that statue there before? That's not a pillar. It's a statue of a wolf? There's something in its mouth. I wouldn't recommend sticking your hand in there. Whoa, what the hell are you? And of course you're just charging in head first without thinking it through. My finger is just barely touching some kind of rock. Why would you just stick your hand in there? That thing could easily be a trap that'll lop it right off. Thank you for pointing that out. Come on, don't be an idiot. Leave it alone. Shinozaki, get out of there. The hole goes even deeper. Just give me a second. Stop! Just get a damn stick or something. Huh? I reached as far in as I could go. My whole left arm was now inside the statue. Oh, shit. He warned you, man. He warned you. Now it looks like it's about ready to lop that whole arm of yours off. Kishinuma was clearly feeling very uneasy about this. But he had every right to. Especially given what he'd just seen from the statue that I'd completely missed. Stop her! What? Hey. Hey! What? Just give me a second. Shinozaki, get your arm out of there now. The thing's moving. Huh? You dumbass! What? What? Stop! I don't want this. Don't want what? Him saving you from getting your arm lopped off by a statue? You're welcome. What the hell are you saying? Your arm was a split second away from being bitten off. What? I looked back at the statue. And sure enough, the wolf's mouth was now firmly closed, its eyes glaring menacingly at me. You really need to think this shit through, Ayumi. Good lord. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, just stop and think for one fucking second. God damn. At least you still got your arm. What's that in your hand? Huh? A crystal. It's the crystal from this pillar. Yeah, that's about what it looks like. We stared at the pillar's crystal for some time, studying it. For us, it represented a rare success in the school, where abject failure was the norm. See? I told you there was something in there. Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that you just carelessly stuck your arm in there without considering the possible consequences. You just got lucky. Exactly. Oh, come on. Don't oh, come on him. He's right. Doesn't matter. Yes, it does matter! You need to beat it into her head to think her steps through in this place. Otherwise, it could be her leg or her head next. Or maybe even yours, for all we know. You're safe. That's what's important. Justice obtained. I've obtained the physical manifestation of justice itself, ladies and gentlemen. I believe I now have just cause to write a new rule book for all of human society, and declare myself the supreme justice overlord. Because I managed to get the crystal with my arm intact, the danger I barely escaped didn't feel quite as real. I could only regard this as a victory, and was reveling in it. Kishinuma was still sour for a bit, but he quickly warmed up to the situation and let out a small laugh. Or maybe the night air had just gotten to him. Okay, now, would anything happen if I examine you again? Looks like I can't examine you. Look what we have here. I wonder what this key is to. There's something written on it. Pool pump room. Wow, look at that. But I think that locked door only leads to the auditorium. And the pool pump room is basically behind that boarded up door in the main hallway in the first floor of the first wing. But, well, I don't know. Shoo! Damn it, we got drenched out there. Here, look, Ishinuma. There's a towel. It's probably a cursed towel. It's all covered in dust, though, isn't it? Cursed dust, probably. And, well, you just had to use it. No, it's surprisingly clean. Here, you can have the first swipe. Huh? Huh? What's wrong? After you dry yourself off, give it to me. My hair is a mop right now. Good for your hair. Oh, okay. Sure. Why did I think she wanted me to wipe her down with it? What the hell is wrong with me? Well, you are either... This is just your desperation for affection from Ayumi just probably rearing its head again, or number two, darkening is slowly setting itself into you and is kind of tapping into those desires of yours a bit and amplifying them bit by bit. Either way, it all comes right down to your puppy dog love for this girl. Wait a minute, why am I going this way? I want to go to the other building first. If the darkening gets bad enough, if I don't find another statue... Hey, a candle. If I don't find another statue anywhere, I'll just go right back to the first wing in the infirmary and just use that one. Help Me has been carved into the cubby wall over and over again, seemingly from nearby Neo. There's still a pair of moldy slippers inside one of the shoe cubbies here. It almost looks like someone's forcefully shoved inside one of the shoe cubbies here. There's blood and hair everywhere, and the sides are lined with scratches and scuff marks. Who would even have the strength to do that? You know, besides Hammer Time and, well, the axe-wielding monster thingy. There's no escape. Just give up. Make me. Tripwire. Let's just try heading towards the music room, first and foremost, before I do anything else. Here we are. So, what kind of nasty surprises are going to be in store for me in here, I wonder? Like tripwires. The side of the piano is encrusted with copious amounts of human blood and flesh. Must have struck something with amazing force and speed. I don't know, like that wall over there? There we go. Or there's this blood puddle here. Oh, shit. That was close. Close from what? I don't know. You got a name tag for me? Yep. Mages Guild Grunt. Yasuhiko Nomura P. Most likely succumbed to fatigue. Last words were, "I'll work till I die." A devoted grunt in the workforce, huh? Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. The portraits above the blackboard all have creepy, glowing eyes. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Her eyes are glowing red. I need to get back to the infirmary. Here we are. Darkening within all present has been undone. All present! Sweet! Nice to know that heals the whole party. I don't see anything else in here. So I think I'll just take a look around the building. There are assorted human organs stuffed inside the cabinet. Gotta keep them somewhere, I guess. There are sounds of angry spirits emanating from within the room. It would be best not to go in there right now. Okay, let's try going this way. Drains clogged to excessive amount of wet hair. The mirror is speared with fingerprints to such an extent that it no longer displays anything resembling a reflection at all. Could have fooled me. Nothing, huh? The urinal's drain is clogged with human hair, and there are swarms of dead bugs caught in it. The odor emanating from here is rather overpowering. Apparently I can't look at that thing. Nothing here. Yep, you're still blocked. Although apparently I can sink into the fleshy wall a little bit. Which makes me wonder, would it be possible for me to get past that at some point? Oh, hello. Turning the handle causes something to come out of the faucet. But it's unclear exactly what it is. The only certainty that is most definitely is not water. Someone appears to have vomited in the sink. The broken faucet has a dried on coating of blood over it. You landed right into that debris and didn't take any damage. That's amazing, but wait. If I close this dialogue box, will I take damage immediately upon upon doing so. Hina Gaoka Girls is High, Class 3-3. Remi Yamauchi. Hangs self in bathroom after going mad, running from vengeful spirit. Well, I guess that answers that question. Thankfully, a stall door with a creepy pagan symbol on it seems to be either locked or broken. It simply refuses to open. There's an item there. More batteries. Hey Yoshiki, can you move these? No, it doesn't look like it. Now, what if I try to approach from the other stairway? Alright, catch your breath, man. And what's up here? Oh wait, oh yeah. I never looked in here, have I? Sister aura permeates the area ahead. The closer you get to it, the sicker you feel. Entering would not be advised. Well, fine then. I guess we'll have to try and go in there later. You can run, but you can't hide. I'll chase you till you've died. Well, you're gonna be chasing me for a long-ass time then. The charm is reacting to something. Locker here. Oh shit. Okay, so there must be another pillar nearby, right? There are tentacles completely wrapped around the door. If that's the means of cutting them, there's no way in. Cutting, huh? Maybe I can cut them with these keys. That's not going to do a thing here. Well, that was worth a shot. As unlikely as that would be. Doors fixed to the wall like a model shows no indication it was ever meant to be open. He saw me, didn't he? Yep! Now, if you would be so kind, I would appreciate it if you'd teleport away from me. That'd be super swell. You're not going to teleport away, are you? Maybe he's stuck on a corner. Hey, another statue. Wait, what did that say? Heavenly Hell Elementary list of current teachers. Many of the names are blacked out. Some of them seem to have actually been slashed numerous times with a knife or box cutter. Well, I bet you can see me, but you can't get to me, can you, buddy? Not much you can do against bookcases, huh? You probably are guarding something I need to get to, aren't you? Name tag rests beside the corpse. East Koyo Elementary, Class 5-3. Kuru Shibata. Crushed by a shelf. For some reason, there's a large amount of screen tone scattered all around the corpse. Screen tone? Paging through a student roster at random, it's clear that something's not quite right, as the majority of the names written in it are crossed out with red pen. Ooh. Tripwire, I almost hit that. There's something in the cabinet. We got a talisman! Well, I hope I don't have to use it, but in case I do, well, they were kind enough to give me one right here. And I got two more, the two others I can use just in case. Is it gone? Nope! I almost walked right into its clutches. Okay. I bet it's going to be able to follow me the instant I walk out of the room, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to retreat to the closet real fast. Oh, hello. You're not the same phantom as before. Get in there! Why is it producing a double ripple effect? Is it for different enemies? Well, I guess that's nice to know if that's what this is, so that way it just tells me how close multiple enemies are to me. But still, that's not exactly my idea of a good time, having multiple different entities chasing me at the same time. And it looks like it's just holding still, so maybe I'll walk out now. Okay, it's right up there. Now, you just go right there, and I'll go in here. Now, what's in here? Well, corpse. A name tag rests beside the corpse. Inagawaka Girls is High, Class 3-3. Mizuho Nukuya. Struck with blunt object from behind. How's my darkening? Okay for now, it seems. You dick! How dare you! Just teleport right there and just steal my talisman from me, you son of a bitch! If there was such a thing as a spirit lawyer, I would hire one and sue your ass. Well, there's the other one right there. Okay, maybe he's... No, he's not! Fuck! Up. Missed me! Oh, shit. Can I hide in that locker? Hey, I see an axe! I could use that to get access to the pool area. Gimme! Locker door is being held shut with an axe. Let's take it. Seal axe obtained. Oh, shit! Is that a talisman right over there that I can use? No, but I'll take it. Shit. Shit! Good God, I'm just killing myself. Get in there, get in there, get in there. They're both a little too close for comfort. Unfortunate thing is I can't recover stamina inside here. So the minute I walk out, if they're right on top of me, I'll be practically out of breath. This is not good. Not at all. Fuck it, let's go. Oh. Fuck, man! God damn it. Whatever, let's just get the hell out of here before they take my last remaining talisman. I think I'm still good on health for now. Alright, let's get this thing open. It's not going to... Why not? Oh, you want the nails, that's right. I just had a thought. Maybe I'm supposed to use the axe on this. Yep! The visible ends of each tentacle are sliced off completely, and what's left of them immediately withdraws into the room, freeing the door to open. I bet I'm not gonna like what's in here. What the fuck? What the hell's going on in here? Some kind of black magic, maybe? Gives me the creeps, whatever it is. There was an enormous jet-black tree sprouting from the middle of the classroom. Damn. There sure wasn't something like that in here last time around. What do you even do with this thing? This isn't the same heavenly host it was last time around. We can't rely on what we know from before. But this isn't like any pillar I've ever seen. It's a tree. There's something in here with us. Damn it. Don't scare me like that. Okay, I guess there really is nothing. I want to look around the room a bit first. See if there's anything I can grab. Interesting. All the different canvases surrounding the tree. Doesn't look like there's anything in here, so let's try interacting with this thing. At the base of the tree, among all the split roots, there was a wooden plate displaying words written in what looked more like red paint than blood. Someone has come. Someone is here. They're here. Here. So what do we do with them? When will we take our next trophy? I hope soon. And how shall we kill them this time? Living humans. I hate them so. Lifeblood is detestable. Oh, how I hate them all. I must snuff them out. The murmurings of vengeful spirits could be heard all around us. And mixed in with them was a dull tone that resonated through my body, like a ring in my ears. Now is not the time to play radio host to the vengeful spirits, Ayumi. What the? This does not feel right. Kishinuma must have heard it too, based on his reaction. All the color had drained from his face. Like a record player needle skipping, the faint, unpleasant tone continued to repeat, over and over, echoing within us. I felt like if I stayed any longer than I had to, my head would burst. I was hyperventilating.
なあ、俺たちはどこにいるんだ？教室だよな。
Hey, where are we? This is a classroom, right? Is this thing screwing with your head somehow? All we can be sure of is that this isn't the world we know. Both of us were trembling, and even Kishinuma's breathing had become erratic. The trepidation that rocked us down to our cores was something that couldn't ever truly be described. If you haven't felt it, and I pray you haven't, you'd never understand. Part of it, most of it probably, was due to the fact that we were literally standing in a place that operated on its own logic. Nothing we'd ever learned or experienced applied. I focused my attention back onto the wooden plate by the roots. There was a charm hanging from it, fashioned out of a wooden plank bound with a thin rope. The rope was looped over its surface into a perfectly patterned mesh, giving it a texture that looked much like a bird's feather, or a bee's nest at first glance.
なんだ、それ。
What is that?
インディアンのお守りにも見えるけど、でもあまりポジティブな感じはしない。
An Indian charm. Or that's what it looks like anyway. But I'm not getting a very positive feeling from it. My breaths were coming in short, choppy bursts at this point, but I had to keep working toward my goal. I clenched the charm in my hand, biting my lip and preparing for the worst. Oh shit. We're surrounded! Someone's here. Someone's come. Who is she? Oh.
これがこの柱の結晶かしら。
The pillar's crystal?
綺麗。手に持っていると何か温かい水が流れ込んでくるみたいな感覚。
It's beautiful. I feel like warm water is streaming out of it and coursing through my body.
マジかよ。
Seriously? Honor obtained. Well, that was easy. Enough. There's something in the hole. Gym key obtained. The pill is already unsealed. It was still surrounded by sinister aura. Well, we got the gym key now, so I guess we can just head right back to the first wing of the school. No, wait, I don't need to go back up there. And then just see what's in the gym. You guys really need to get in shape. Your stamina is just pitiful. Okay, the gym should be up this way. I'm willing to bet that there's a phantom lying in wait somewhere. Like right there, actually. It's open. You ready? Raise all ever be. What's that? Not gonna lie, it's pretty neat to see this place fully rendered in 3D. I feel like I've seen this place before. Yes, you have actually. This has been the source of many trials and humiliations. For you in particular. Really? Last time we came here, I don't remember there being a gym. Yeah, I guess you're right. So, what the hell is this? That looks like a freaking giant ice cream swirl, like you'd get on an ice cream cone. It looks like. Stop right there. Huh? You were going to say something disgusting, weren't you? Well, how would you know if he didn't say it? What do you mean? Doesn't it look like soft-served ice cream to you? Yes, I thought the same exact thing! You and I are of one mind, Yoshiki. I don't know how to feel about that. It's my sister's favorite food. Oh? So, your sister's really into ice cream then? Way too much. She even eats it in winter. There is no season that isn't bad for ice cream, man. Even winter. Me, I get cold just watching her. You really gotta stop assuming the worst of the poor guy all the time. You're just gonna damage his self-esteem or something. So, what will happen if I touch this giant... If I touch this giant serving of soft-served ice cream? Kishinuma, look! Up there! That has to be where the crystal is. I'll see if I can climb it. Huh? Climb it? Come on, you've got to be kidding me. What if you sink into it like ice cream? I mean, if you sink into it, I mean, it'll be a delicious death by suffocation, but it's death by suffocation all the same. What? You don't think I can? I may not look it, but I was an expert tree climber when I was a kid, you know. And the pillar's really solid, see? So this would be a piece of cake. What did I just tell you earlier about just jumping into this thing head first without thinking things through enough? Still low. Fine. I'll give you a boost on my shoulders if you want. Don't encourage her! Throw something at it first. See what it does. Do something before climbing on there. Make it easier to get started. me on your shoulders. Does that thought revolt you or something? I wasn't sure I liked this idea, and my expression made those misgivings blatantly clear to Kishinuma.
その心底嫌そうな顔は俺の肩に足をかけて乗ればいいだろう
What's the face? You'll just be stepping up on my shoulders so you can reach the ledge. Nothing to it, right? She doesn't even need to climb on your shoulders. She just turn right behind her and start the lowest point of the swirl and then just walk her way up.
それならいい。
Alright. You good?
あげて。
Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. Well, here I go. Up the soft serve swirl from hell. Really, though, looking at this thing is making me crave for served ice cream. If I could just talk. I need to get the hell away from this thing as fast as possible before the craving gets too strong. Before it takes me over! Got it! I got the crystal.
よしじゃあ降りてこいよ
Yes. Alright, come on down. That was too easy. What's gonna happen? Is there gonna be a trap that's gonna come after me like a solid round boulder or something? Like something out of Indiana Jones? Now that I've taken the thing? Kishinuma looked up at me, but quickly diverted his eyes when he realized he could easily see up my skirt.
しかしアイコもミストもどこにもいねえな
Still, nothing from Aiko or Misudo, huh? I knew things couldn't be that straightforward. I let out a loud shriek, grabbing Kishinuma's attention. Not that it mattered, given our relative positions. What happened? Get your filthy, stinking hands out of my ice cream! Human hands! These are human hands! Inside this pillar. There are a lot of people trapped inside this pillar. Don't feel pity for them. You need to get out before they drag you in too. All of a sudden, I was surrounded by body parts, with hands and strands of hair comprising the bulk of them. I recognize this tune too. And then, from out of the blue, sickeningly cheerful carnival music began blaring from over the gym's loudspeakers, volume up so high as to unpleasantly distort the sound. It was almost like an old recording playing from a phonograph. Dear God, that is loud. Told the corpses now littering my path. The music was even more unsettling than it would have been to begin with. Yeah! What's this? I'm sinking! Dear God, my prediction is being proven right! I was quickly losing my footing as the formerly solid pillar began to break down into a porous, almost sand-like substance. Shizaki, get down, hurry! Just jump! Oh shit. Oh shit. Get out! Get out! Help me. Sand began to pour into my mouth and nose, immediately preventing me from saying another word or, more importantly, breathing. The more I tried to resist, the more the pillar pulled me in. Maybe I should have just ran straight down. The sand was now in my eyes, and felt like it was seeping into my skull from there. The pain was absolutely unbearable. The weight of the material pushing against me quickly began cracking my ribs and collapsing my lungs. There was no escape anymore. I was already gone. Death by soft serve ice cream. If there was any way I'd want to go out in a corpse party game, I guess this would be it right here. Hands down. Okay, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get out of there first, and then I'll just cut things off. Okay, looks like sprinting and burst is a solid option. Holy crap, I made it. Kishuna grabbed onto my arm and tried to pull me free from the object. But within its depths, there was a little girl with black eyes. Sachi, I assume, and she was staring right at us. The sight was unnerving, but he didn't flinch for long. He continued pulling, desperately trying to free me from becoming a part of this pillar's makeup. I guess one thing we can learn from this, regarding Sachi's probably very limited personality, is that, well, I guess she likes soft-served ice cream? The hell is that? You okay? Yeah. Let's just get out of here. Now. God, what the hell? This music is driving me crazy. What? It's driving me crazy. Same here. Let's head back into the school. Okay. So what about the crystal? Were you able to get it? Yeah. Here. This is it. The pillar's crystal. Victory obtained. Okay, I guess we have to sit through a cutscene now. But hey, at least we're halfway through. We got half of the crystals for the pillars. Kisaragi Academy, Class 2-9. Just prior to morning homeroom. I entered the classroom, school bag in hand, and beeline directly for Naomi. From the look on her face, she'd been waiting for me.
Satoshi,
Morning, Satoshi.
Naomi.
How's your eye? Still acting up with, that Sachi thing? Good morning, Naomi. How'd it go? At Shinazaki's, I mean. Not good. Naomi shook her head. I did go, but her parents said she hasn't been home since the day before yesterday. So what now? Something is definitely not right. Her voice quivered. No doubt memories of our time in Heavenly House were resurfacing for her, just as they had been for me. And my news was no better, unfortunately. Same story of Yoshiki. According to his neighbor, there hasn't been a single sound coming from his apartment since yesterday, which means he probably never went home last night.
やめてよ。やだよ。友達いなくなるの。
God, I don't want to hear that. I'm sick and tired of this. I don't want to lose any more friends. Naomi had her face completely buried in her hands at this point. Damn it,
公式の話だと篠崎が天神症絡みで危ない目に遭っているみたいだけど、あそこはもう存在しないはずだし。
I think you should know that Yoshiki was really worried about Shinozaki. He said she was in danger, and it had to do with Heavenly Host. But that place shouldn't exist anymore.
どこで何をやっているんだよしき、篠崎。
Yoshiki, Shinozaki. What the hell could you guys have possibly gotten yourselves into? The problem that you think doesn't exist anymore, of course. In my worry, I did what I often do when trying to clear my mind and looked out the window, staring into the cloudy sky. And suddenly, there it was again. The eclipse moon.
なんだあれは。
What is that? Yikes! There was a solid black spherical object hovering in the
ナオ
sky.
ミ、見えるか。
You see it too, right, Naomi?
何あれ。
Yeah. What is it? Mochida, Nakashima, please refrain from looking outside during school hours. Morning homeroom is about to begin. Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Yamazaki, entered the classroom with his usual air of authority.
今日庭先生は病欠ということで3限の英語は自習だぞ。
Miss Niwa is out sick today, so third period English will be study
あ
hall.
らお前たちいい加減席に着かないか。どうした窓の外に何かあるのか。
Come on, you two. Get back to your seats. What are you looking at out there anyway? Well, take a look for yourself.
先生、あの黒いの見えますか。
Mr. Yamazaki, can't you see it too? That black thing? I'm going to bet no.
なんだありゃ。
Okay, he can see it then. I was just going with the assumption that maybe only those who've entered the Nirvana, like Satoshi and Naomi, would be the only ones to see it, and if anyone else tried to see it, they wouldn't see shit. But I guess I was wrong. What is that? If even the teacher was startled by this, it must be juicy. Or so all the other students seemed to think, as they began to murmur noisily and get up to see for themselves. Whoa. What? What is that? God. That's creepy. It's a natural disaster. Supernatural disaster, maybe. You think the big one's coming? Now, everybody, calm down. Panicking will do us no good. Mr. Yamazaki, I say we end class early. Don't be absurd. If there's an emergency, we'll get a call about it. And if that happens and school's dismissed, then you may go. Right now, the best thing to do is return to your seats. And girls, please don't stand on the desks. The boys can see everything. Teenagers. You pervs. Well, they are teenagers like you. What do you expect? Come on, seriously? Naomi and I looked one another in the eye. We were both thinking the same thing.
サトシ、この感じって
Toshi, I don't like this.
冷やねのかもする。このお顔は天神症の気配とそっくりだ。
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about it myself. This chill in the air. It's exactly the same as in Heavenly Host.
ほら席に着け。
In your seats. That means you. After classes ended, we took a trip to Palawina Academy High School. We needed something to go on. Some kind of clue. Anything at all, really. So we just started asking around. Eventually, we encountered a girl who was crying profusely about some friends of hers who'd gone missing.
いなくなって
Hell, just disappeared and...
ミオさんっていうのね。さえのきなほさんや庭愛子さんと仲が良かったの？
Mio, right? Were you friends of Naho Sainoki and Aiko Niwa?
はい。いつもさやかさんと一緒に可愛がってくれて。
Saika and I were both really close with them. And they'd always tease us.
そう。
I'm sorry. The entire time Mio spoke with us, she was trying to rub the tears from her eyes. Each time she attempted it, it made her ponytail twitch.
何が起こってるんですか？みんなどこに行っちゃったんですか？あの黒いの何？
What's going on anyway? Where did they all go? And what's that black thing? We pledged after our escape not to burden others unnecessarily with information about Heavenly Host, feeling that most people were simply better off not knowing.
ナオさんたちのことを調べてるってことは、きっと怖いことが起こっているのでしょう。
If you're looking for info about Naho and the others, then something scary must be going on, right? Yeah, you could definitely say that. Well,
私なんかが聞いても何もできないのは分かっています。だから
I don't need any details. I know I wouldn't be able to help even if you told me. But please.
お願いです。みんなを助けてください。
Please, save them! From whatever it is. She was actually grabbing my shirt now, and tears were pouring from her eyes all over again.
みんな苦しんでる。
Wherever they are, they're probably in a lot of pain. Big understatement. Aiko Niwa, the girl we'd met at Makina Shinozaki's apartment. She'd seemed calm and confident, even a little full of herself. But somewhere deep down, I felt there was a chink in her armor. And I think Naomi felt it too.
正直、俺たちも何が起こっているのかわからないんだ。でも、何か分かったら、きっと知らせに来るよ。
To be honest, even we're not sure exactly what's going on. But if we figure anything out, we'll make a point to come back and let you know. Mio rubbed her eyes again, her ponytail perking up once more, and looked up at us with big, wet saucers. Out of options, we elected to retry the Sachiko in the Ever After ritual. That was our method of ingress into Heavenly Host last time, after all. A proxy doll in hand and my bag of supplies at the ready, the two of us yanked our arms back as hard as we could, splitting the paper in two so that we could each held a piece.
ダメだな。やはりいけない。
It's no use. It really isn't working anymore. Yeah,
天神症の呪いはやはりケリがついているんだよ。
looks like the curse of Heavenly Host has been cleared after all.
そうだよね。幸子もいなくなって、あの学校は崩壊したはずだもの。
Seems like it. If no Sachiko anymore, that whole school should have been totally destroyed.
ああ、水とカロリービスケット、山ほど買っちゃったぞ。
I bought a mountain of water and calorie biscuits to bring with us. I patted my bag, as if demonstrating to Naomi how much was in it. It should have been fairly obvious, though, as the bag itself was practically bursting at the seams. Helicopters flew by overhead, no doubt in response to the mysterious black orb that appeared in our sky. We watched a flurry of activity above us as we glumly left Palomina Academy High School, no closer to any answers than we were before. Glancing over at Naomi, I saw the sour expression on her face and tried to imagine why she didn't want to go back home. And it wasn't hard to think of numerous reasons.
Naomi, 今日もクオン先生のところに行くのか?
Hey Naomi, are you going to stay with Miss Niwa again tonight? Yeah.
じゃあさ、俺ん家寄っていかないか? 母さんもユカもお前のこと好きみたいだしさ。
Okay. Well, would you like to stop by my house again, first? My mom, and Yuka too, of course, seem to have really taken a liking to you. Are you sure you don't mind? Her expression instantly, measurably brightened.
ああ、頼むよ。ユカを喜ばせてやってくれ。
I don't mind at all. In fact, I'd appreciate it. Yuka could stand some cheering up herself.
ありがとう。
Thank you. We shifted directions slightly and began a relatively short foot trek to my house. It was an ordinary and rather pleasant walk for a while, until Naomi caught sight of her mother turning the corner up ahead. Oh shit. Do you have your knife with you by chance? At the time, I didn't realize that's who it was. She was clasping the arm of a young man sporting a shaved head in a construction outfit, with some sort of insignia emblazoned on the back of his uniform. Mom. She was clearly very close to this man, cuddling up to him as they walked, pulling his arm into her bosom, and even sneaking a few kisses before the air disappeared down the alleyway. Nice to see that she doesn't have your safety on her mind, I guess, but still, what the hell, lady?
どうした?
Unless it's like an effect of seeing that symbol in her eye, then, well, yikes. What's wrong, Naomi?
なんでもない。なんでもないから。
It's nothing. Nothing at all. Don't give me that. It's totally something. Just tell him. Her voice had gone up a full octave as she said this. Clearly, something was indeed bothering her. But I had no way to know what it was in the moment, and could only take her at her word. And her word was, by all appearances, that everything was fine. She'd more or less closed herself off, outwardly pretending not to have seen a thing. Please end soon. As we draw closer to my house, we slowly began to see a strange light illuminating the area around it. And that area was different than what it looked like this morning, to say the least. There was now a bamboo wall surrounding my home. And most notably, we now had a hot spring. This is honestly getting a little creepy. The whole thing between you and Kuon, Satoshi. So this is like almost Christian Grey level shit here from 50 Shades of Grey. And no, before any of you ask, no, I haven't actually read the book or seen the movies, but I know enough to know that the guy is rich and powerful and, well, not very keen on taking no for an answer when it comes to getting his way on relationships. That is all I know. One of these days I'm thinking about reading it, just for the sheer possible entertainment value it might bring, but, well, I don't see that happening anytime soon. What words are there for situations like this? Flummoxed, maybe? Now, there's a word I haven't heard in a long time. This wasn't here this morning. What the hell is Mochida Springs? Are we gonna get a freaking hot spring scene or something here?
落ち着いてサトシ。とりあえず中に入ってみようよ。
Well, if so, then I guess I'll have some kind of CG artwork to use for the thumbnail of this video. Calm down, Satoshi. Let's just go inside and see. Immediately upon opening my front door, however, we were greeted by a sign reading, "This way to the natural hot springs."
Huh?
Natural hot springs, oh dear, I do not like this at all. By natural, do you mean as natural as the day you were born, if you catch my meaning? The Ministry of Defense plans to issue a statement at 1800 hours regarding the massive black orb that's appeared in the skies over Tokyo. We entered the dressing room, only to find Yuka naked. Well, half naked, but, well, I'm not complaining. At all. Welcome home, big brother and Naomi. Mara's great. How the hell did she even get all this shit put here in the span of a day? From morning to, well, evening. How? Does she have, like, super fast construction workers that are beck and call or something?
Yuka!
Yuka? Yuka was holding a toy goldfish, a towel, and a small beach ball in her hands.
何やってるんだよ!
What the? What are you doing? That's not the question I should have asked, but I was in too much shock for my words to come out the way I meant them to. And Yuka didn't seem to mind. She just smiled back at me, as joyful as I'd ever seen her. Come on, come on. It's amazing. I'm sure it is, but I don't know if you noticed, but there is a big black object in the sky, or hovering right above your heads right now. Forgive me for trying to rain on your parade here, but come on, I think we can save the hot springs episode for when the danger's over. Grabbing one of each of our hands, she slid open the glass door in the back and let us into the Mochida Springs proper that we'd just been hearing so much about. I think you mean reading so much about. Hey! Satsuki! How you doing? Good to see you here. Hey, bro. Gotta say, this is one sweet soak. Who? There was another girl already soaking in the springs. A young girl, around Yuka's age, sporting a stylish hairdo. Huh? Don't tell me you never met her before. She's a friend from class. Her name's Satsuki Mizuhara. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't use this CG artwork for the thumbnail. YouTube might not like that at all. At all. Maybe BitChute too, but definitely YouTube. Nice to meet you, bro. Anyway, yes. Anyway, yes, we've met. We met Satsuki, I mean. Nice to meet you, bro. Now, you be sure to keep your eyes up high, okay? Not that I expect you to be too turned on by these raisins of mine. Boingy, boingy, boingy. What the hell? Hey, stop jiggling them! It was official. Nothing made sense anymore. I agree. Ugh. What the hell's going on around here? Hang in there, Satoshi. Naomi had grabbed hold of my shoulders, as if to keep me upright in case I'd suddenly decide to faint. Which, all things considered, was probably a sensible precaution. Why do you keep reinventing his life, man? I know you're rich and powerful, but You haven't even formed a proper relationship yet, and he's still in school. Can't you just at least wait until he graduates or something? Isn't this wonderful?
Kuon 先生
Miss Kuon?
健康にもいいし、天然の硫黄温泉は霊を遠ざけるのよ。
It's good for your health. Plus, sulfur springs help ward off evil spirits. So it's win-win. Okay, so wait, are you gonna tell me that you just set this whole freaking hot springs up here as basically some kind of makeshift spirit ward or something like that? Like, couldn't you have found something like a little more smaller and portable and not having to require reconstruction of an entire person's house to get this set up? Just stick a bunch of talismans on the walls and ceiling? Something?
お昼までに作っておいてねって頼んでおいたの。うちの工事事業部、優秀でしょ。
I asked them to have everything built by noon, and as you can see, they delivered. My company's construction division is quite resourceful, wouldn't you say? I thought your company just sold spiritual items and shit. Is it some kind of conglomerate?
何勝手にそんなことしてんの
How can you do something like this without asking permission first? I pointed my finger at her in an accusatory manner, as was the style at the time.
あら、サトシおかえり。ナオミちゃんもいらっしゃい。
Well now, welcome home, Satoshi. And the same to you, Naomi.
お邪魔してます。
Oh, thanks for having me. Hope I'm not intruding. Suddenly, I found myself shuddering down to my core as my mom appeared before us wearing nothing but a bath towel.
母さん
Mom! Her skin was bright pink, and she seemed to be in very high spirits. Heh, spirits. By the looks of things, she was in the spring herself until just moments before we arrived, when she'd evidently stepped out of the kitchen to get a very large number of beverages.
あのさ飲み物取りに行くならちゃんと体拭いてから行けよびしょびしょじゃないか
If you're going to go back into the house to get drinks, shouldn't you at least wipe yourself down first? You're sopping wet.
さあ、みんな飲んで。
Yeah, sure. Anyway, everybody grab a drink. Yay! Yay!
ゆかちママ最高。
You're the best, Yuka Mom! Yuka and Satsuki were also in very high spirits. Ooh! As was Miss Kuon.
みんなでシャメ取りましょう。持田の湯、竣工記念よ。みんな並んで。せーチーズ
Hey, what do you say we take a group photo? A commemoration of the establishment of Mochida Springs. Here, everybody line up. Just like that. Now, say cheese. Jesus. Okay, this is definitely a much more tolerable CG piece right here. Maybe YouTube won't kill me for this one. Well, who am I kidding? My days are numbered on that platform anyway. They're gonna find some. If they really want to get rid of me, they'll find some excuse to, regardless of how far up their ass they have to reach. Naomi and I were forced into frame as well. Like it or not, we were now a party to this madness. What are those drinks, by the way? I'm curious. Some kind of fruit juice? Our eyes were basically pinpricks at this point. None of this seemed even remotely real, and neither Naomi nor I had any idea how to react to it. This is the sort of shit I'd expect to see out of Hysteric Birthday, not a more serious corpse party game. But I guess, yeah, I guess this is happening. I took the drink my mom handed me, and without even checking what it was, I chugged down a few gulps. You should maybe check to see what it is. I was thirstier than I thought, apparently.
なんだこれ何味だ
What the flavor is this? There was a white, thick liquid inside the milk bottle I was given. It had a faint tint to it when viewed under the right light, but like the flavor, I couldn't quite identify it.
この色、フルーツ牛乳か?
This color. Is this fruit-flavored milk? I turned the bottle to read the label. Apparently it was Niwa flavored? What do you mean by Niwa flavored, Miss Niwa? Wait, milky substance. That better not be what I'm thinking it is right now.
先生、この度はこんなに素敵な温泉を作っていただきありがとうございます。
Dear God, Satoshi, you really know how to get stuck with them, don't you? Miss Kuon, I can't thank you enough for building this lovely hot spring on our property.
もういつでも入りに来てくださいね。あ、これうちの鍵です。
You're welcome here anytime you'd like. Here, it's a spare house key to the house. Don't give it to her! Now she can come in anytime she wants! And she'll probably do it while this young man here is sleeping. Maybe she'll crawl right on top of the mattress and then just stare. That's probably exactly what's going to end up happening in another episode or two, isn't it?
あら、ありがとうございます、お母様。
Oh my. Miss Mochida, I don't know what to say.
母さん!
Mom!
でも、本当にいいんですか?
Are you certain it's alright for me to have this?
もちろん、持田の湯を作ってくださったのは先生なんですから、年間フリーパスですわ。
Of course. There wouldn't be a Mochida Springs if it weren't for you, after all. As far as I'm concerned, you've got a 1-year free pass. Good to know, I guess, that apparently all it really takes to get your moral scruples out of the window is to just gift you with a freaking hot spring, or other nice things. And clearly, Miss Kuon here has a shit ton of money and resources at her disposal, so I'm pretty sure she's got just enough to last a lifetime for Satoshi. If I were you, I'd start making your peace with the Lord now, Satoshi. You might just end up being stuck with this chick. Mom! That night, I found myself tossing and turning in my futon. I just couldn't get to sleep for the life of me. Oh, is it gonna happen right now, actually? In the same episode? So, I tossed the covers aside and got up.
風呂入ろう.
Might as well go for a dip. Or maybe she'll come visit you while you're having a dip. I'm really wishing I just ended the episode right when I died inside that giant soft-served ice cream pile. This had been the craziest day I could recall. In this world, anyway. After all, the commotion had died down and our many guests had departed. Dad had come home and, predictably, was in the springs right away, with a carafe of his favorite sake. I had a hard time justifying Miss Kuon's arbitrary actions, not to mention my family's utter willingness to accept them. But in the end, I had to admit the hot spring was pretty nice. Don't enjoy it too much. That's probably how she's gonna trap you. Get you to enjoy everything that she has to offer, and then once you're too deep into it, bang! She'll pounce on you like a wolf. The rest of my family was all still sleeping, so the house was dead silent. I took off my clothes in the dressing room and slid open the glass door. And there, sitting on the edge of the spring, completely uncovered, was Miss Kuon. She even preemptively waited for you! She is just on top of everything! Oh, hello. You actually look a bit frail. My face instantly turned bright red. She was a fairly attractive woman, after all, so being alone for her like this was kind of exciting. Though looking at her now, entirely exposed as she was, revealed to me that this shapely woman wasn't quite as shapely as I'd assumed. Her body was abnormally, worryingly thin. She was the definition of gaunt, looking every bit the part of an infirmed elderly woman from the neck down. And I could have sworn I caught a sight, glint, from the corners of her eyes. She didn't seem to notice me, so I was half tempted to slide the door closed and pretend none of this had ever happened. But no. I had to come clean.
先生、
Miss Kuon?
あら、サトシくん。
Oh, Satoshi! Despite the fact that I was a much younger man, and her student no less, she made absolutely no effort to hide her nakedness. You have no shame. In fact, she actually seemed a little excited to be seen in this way.
こんな時間になんでうちの風呂に入ってるんです？
Why are you in our bath at this hour?
ごめんね。起こしちゃったかな。
Sorry. Did I wake you?
いえ、そんなことはじゃなくて。
No, that's not what I...
ナオミはどうしてるんですか？
Never mind. Where's Naomi?
うちでぐっすり眠ってたわ。今日もお家に連絡を入れたら、中島さんのお母さん、少し落ち着かれていたみたい。
She's sleeping soundly at my home. I called her family again today, and her mother seems to have calmed down quite a bit.
よかった。
That's good to hear. I was legitimately relieved, but I was also having trouble concentrating on the conversation. It took every ounce of focus I had to avert my eyes from the things I knew I shouldn't be staring at.
先生、隠してよ。
Could you cover yourself, Miss Kuon?
あ、そっか。ごめんね。
Oh, dear. My apologies. She immediately got up from her spot and dunked herself in the water up to her neck. Due to its mineral content, this was a very effective means of at least partially obscuring her body.
ねえ、サトシくんこそそんな格好で寒くない？早くお湯に浸かりなよ。
What about you? Aren't you cold? Just standing there like that? You should probably get in as well. Huh? Oh dear, she's gonna drag you in! I panicked at the realization that I, too, was completely naked right now. I covered myself in my hands and I could feel the blood rushing to my face, turning me what I was quite certain must have been an incredible shade of red. Well, I guess she doesn't need to physically drag you in. All she's got to do is give you those bedroom eyes. Recovering as best as I could from that embarrassment, I stepped into the water, choosing my spot carefully so as to put some distance between myself and Miss Kuon. You know, I really am curious. Do you eat well, Miss Kuon? Or is this some kind of weird side effect of your spiritual powers or something, whatever they are? Either way, I am honestly kind of concerned about how frail you look. I stepped into the water, choosing my spot carefully so as to put some distance between myself and Miss Kuon.
先生、今泣いてた？
Were you crying just now, Miss Kuon?
え？
Huh?
なんかそんな気がしてさ。気のせいならいいんだけど。
I just had this strange feeling that you were. If not, then I'm sorry to ask such a weird question.
あのね、時間が止まったらいいのになって思って。
Actually, I was pondering. Think about how nice it would be if time just stopped. Time? So, Is your body prematurely aging or something?
ねえ先生、どうしてこんなことを？
Miss Kuon, why are you doing all of this?
SP の警護とか温泉とか、なんか俺の常識を超えててさ、気になりだしたら全然眠れなくなって。
Building a hot spring in a student's house, hiring private bodyguards to do your bidding? None of it makes any sense. It's all just so weird. It's making it hard for me to sleep.
知りたいのは理由かな？それとも私の素性？
Are you asking about those things specifically? Or do you want to know more about who I am? Both, I guess? Both would be nice, I thought.
理由はね、守りたいから。それで
If you're asking about those things specifically, the answer is because I want to protect others. How does building a hot spring in a student's home exactly supposed to protect him and his family? Just out of interest.
守るって何から？
Protect others. From what?
そういえば私の素性ってクラスのみんなには話していなかったっけ？
And if you're asking about who I am, didn't I already go over that with you kids at the start of the year?
ええ、まあ。
Well,
私ね、以前はとある企業の会社役員だったんだけど、会長になった後、どうしても諦めきれなかった昔からの夢だった教師になったの。
I was previously but a humble civil servant for a certain large corporation, but then worked my way up to CEO, and realized I could make my dream of becoming a teacher reality. Why didn't you pursue it while you were in school, though? Your dream career.
企業の会長だからこんなに資金力があるのか。
So she's a CEO then. I guess that explains how she's able to afford all this crazy stuff.
あの飲み物も、それじゃあ先生の会社の？庭味。庭味って。
Does your corporation produce that fruit milk I was drinking earlier too? The label said it was Niwa flavored, which I might add is kind of, suggestive.
うちの商品よ。
Yes, that's one of our products.
ゆかちゃんみたいに牛乳かヨーグルトかフルーツ牛乳かコーヒー牛乳か迷っちゃう子が全部の味を楽しめるようにって作ったの。
I made for kids like Yuka, who can't decide whether they want yogurt, plain milk, fruit milk, or coffee milk. Now they don't have to decide. They can enjoy every flavor at once. Every flavor. What must that taste like, I wonder?
はあ、なるほど。
Oh. Okay.
これで悩みも解決でしょ？
Now, is that enough information to sate your curiosity?
先生の考え方って理にかなってて正しいのかもしれないけど、発想が前のめりすぎだよな。
I can understand where Miss Kuon is coming from, I guess, but her approach is just way too haphazard. Her ideas are well-intentioned, but go far beyond all notions of good sense. Pretty much this in a nutshell. I scratched my head.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
ああ、いや、カレーのことを思い出してました。
Huh? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about your curry.
カレー？
Like, curry? She seemed genuinely confused. I guess to her, the idea of feeding me pre-chewed curry was just another stroke of brilliance. Maybe. Not all something that might keep a poor high school boy like myself up at night.
それにしても、クオン先生って一体いくつなんだ？
Actually, how old is Miss Kuon anyway? If I had to guess, I'd say she's probably in her mid-20s. At least. Like, basically around Miss Yui's age. I really wanted to know, but I couldn't bring myself to ask something so rude of a lady. Even if I'm sure she wouldn't have minded. The more I thought about it, though, the more intrigued I was by this enigma. I began shiftily turning my gaze toward her in short intervals, examining her body for clues. Her face had the texture and hue of a woman in her early 20s, but her body was another story. All of her skin was as smooth and beautifully toned as that of her face, but there was so little behind it, ribs fully exposed in every detail. Even down toward her abdomen, I could make out round indentations where her internal organs were practically jutting out. There was no muscle, no fat, just skin and bones, literally. Her proportions just didn't match up with one another. She was like a construct built out of spare parts. I felt almost as if this person soaking before me weren't even entirely human. Miss Kuon suddenly let out a mischievous giggle. Crap. Did she catch me staring?
何ですか?
What is it?
私ね、君たちの副担任になった初日のこと忘れられないの。
I was just reminiscing about my first day as assistant teacher for your class. I'll never forget it, for as long as I live. My memory there was obviously a lot different from hers. Kuon knew I wasn't even a part of it. The TA who showed up that day, in my mind, was and always would be Yui Shishido. I could still vividly remember her tripping on the step up to the teacher's desk and tearing her skirt. She had to hold the rear of it together with a safety pin for the entire day. And even though we were now living in a different reality, a world without Miss Yui, Shinohara, Suzumoto, or Morishige, we had no memories of the alternate events from this existence. I love you. Well, what you gonna do, Satoshi? She just said the three magic words.
はい?
Excuse me?
大好きよ。
I'm in love, Satoshi. My mind went completely blank. My eyes were swimming in my head. I couldn't even see straight from the heat of the water. I had to have misunderstood her.
何がですか?
With what? Miss Kuon smiled widely, and her cheeks turned a rosy red hue. But only for a split second. Then she was back to looking wistful again. Pangs of undue guilt and dread began to well up inside of me. I knew what the next word out of her mouth was going to be. You. Well, I'm impressed. She actually just spells it right out for him upon asking. You don't see that happen a lot with these kinds of stories. Miss Kuon was almost like a mass of innocence as she spoke that single word. Her eyes locked onto mine and froze them solid. I couldn't look away.
やだな、冗談はやめてくださいよ。風呂上がったらちゃんと自分の家に帰ってくださいね。あと近いです。
Come on. Stop messing with me. When you're done with your soak, please go straight home, okay? Also, you're very close. I was dumbfounded. I immediately and very quickly got out of the bath and headed for the dressing room. This was all just too weird. I looked back at Miss Kuon and, unsurprisingly, she seemed almost deflated. She was looking down at the water in a state of utter dejection. I turned to face her, still feeling a strange mix of guilt and awkwardness, but allowing the guilt to dominate for a moment.
先生、
Miss Kuon?
冗談じゃないのに。
I'm not messing with you. After saying this, she closed her eyes and turned bright red. And I was pretty sure it wasn't from the heat. Despite her physique, she seemed like a schoolgirl in that moment. I began to waver in my convictions. I felt like I had to justify not returning her sentiment.
だって俺先生のこと何も知らないし。
But I don't know anything about you. She twitched a little at this. Had I gone too far? No, you're completely right. This is just too damn sudden. On top of everything else that I've already mentioned. Was I supposed to know more about her in this reality than I actually did? After the longest few seconds in recent memory, her head drooped, and a look of absolute sadness washed over her face. I'd never seen her like this before.
しまった。
Crap. I didn't mean to hurt her. She had to have known that. But what she didn't know, and what I couldn't really explain, was that I'd only been a part of this reality for a very, very short time now. So I generally didn't know anything about her. I tried to think of a way to convey this to her, but my mind kept drawing blanks. It was all just too absurd, too fantastical, too implausible.
先生、
Miss Kuon,
いいの。びっくりさせてごめんね。
No. It's alright. I'm sorry to have sprung that on you. She slowly turned her back to me. Part of me was relieved by her acceptance, I guess. But another part of me was still obviously riddled with guilt. There was a moment of silence, and then Miss Kuon's white, waterproof wristwatch broke it with a sudden loud beep. All the sadness in her expression gave way to surprise as the numbers on the watch's display, which I realized now hadn't changed this whole time, began counting down. Counting down? I almost felt as if I'd been saved by the bell, so to speak, and forced a small laugh, hoping that this interruption might help move the topic away from me.
先生、その時計何？なんか測ってるの？
Miss Kuon, what kind of watch is that? Is it measuring something? She smiled.
研究よ。カウントは止まっていたんだけれど、また動き出したわ。
It's part of my research. The timer had stopped, but it's on the move again now. What research?
カウント？
Timer.
研究って、ああ、会社の？
Oh, is this research for your company?
そう。
It is. There was something about this smile of hers that was strangely haunting. It would come to leave a lasting impression on me.
さて、それじゃあ私帰るね。今日はサボっちゃったけど、明日は学校行くから、また明日ね。
Well, I think it's about time to head home. I took the day off today, but rest assured, I'll be back at school tomorrow. See you then.
先生。
Miss Kuon?
なんか、先生のおかげで、ナオミもユカも、すごく元気になってます。
I just wanted to say, thanks to you, Naomi and Yuka seem a lot happier now.
よかった。
I'm so glad.
多分、俺も、ヨシキも篠崎も、ありがとうございます。
I think the same can be said for me, Yoshiki, and Shinzaki. So, thank you. Thank you for healing my friends' wounds in this strange new world, is what I was trying to convey. And somewhere deep down, I think the sentiment got through.
嬉しい。そう言ってもらえて。私こそ、ありがとう。 サトシ君。
I'm pleased to hear you say that. And I wanted to thank you as well, Satoshi. With that, she slowly and meticulously waded her way to the edge of the spring.
おっしゃ。
Whoopsie daisy. At which point she stepped out of the water directly in front of me.
だから隠してくださいってば。
Yeah. You really need to cover yourself up. Please.
やだ。ごめん。
Oh, I'm sorry. Holy shit! Hey! That was... Okay. Fuck. Let's just get out of here. Right back to the nearest save point. Well, that was just sudden. Then cutscene ends, and then boom! There comes a phantom coming right for my face. Good lord. Well, if I had any idea that such a long cutscene was going to play out, I honestly probably would have just considered ending the episode right when I died the first time in that giant soft-served ice cream pile. But you know what? Well, whatever. This is... Did my keyboard just freaking disconnect again? What a... Come on. There we go. Anyway, sorry about that. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the episode off here. This whole thing has now gone on a lot longer than I was expecting to, but maybe you guys will enjoy it regardless. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all next time. Take care.